CTV News at 5.
The bottom line is we can educate, we can make people aware, but the law has to be enforced, and that's what these guys are doing.
Edmonton police plan a massive crackdown on distracted drivers. Plus, the government redirects money to battle gang violence in Edmonton. We'll talk to an international expert about the issue.
Enforcement as well as prevention are both essential responses to the symptom of gang violence.
1, 2, 3.
And an Australian swim program that's making waves with parents and kids.
It's not unusual for us to be able to get 5-year-olds to be able to do front crawl when they finish their preschool program.
Live from Edmonton, CTV News at 5 with Terry Dahl.
Good afternoon. Edmonton police are giving motorists. Coming up tonight at 6 o'clock, we'll tell you why some passengers are unhappy with the expense. A new swim school is making some waves in our city, and it's catching the attention of many parents. Paul Sadler Swimland, which is based in Australia, is now offering lessons in our city. Serena Moss spent the morning at the pool. Joins me in studio with further details. Serena.
Well, Carrie, this is the first move into North America, and already parents are seeing huge results. That 6-year-old Joanna Modale, you can't tell by looking at her, but 6 classes ago she had a fear of being in the water on her back. Now her backstroke is coming along quite nicely. It's called Paul Sadler Swimland. Classes are now being offered in Riverbend. Parents tell me they've noticed a big difference in their children's swimming abilities, and they now love to be in the water.
You know, for half dozen classes, the kids probably have learned more in those classes than they learned in the last 3 years. 1, 2, 3.
And just today we saw a 3-year-old treading water. That was Micah after only 4 classes. And we also saw 5-year-olds doing what they call freestyle. Now, as mentioned, the swim school is new in our city, and at 6 o'clock tonight we will hear more about its philosophy, what makes it different, and why some, Carrie, believe it works.
You'll perk the attention of a lot of parents right now. And also coming up tomorrow, you look into the accomplishments of one school, right?
That's right. 8-year-old Charlie is taking to the water tomorrow. She is attempting a 3-kilometer nonstop swim. Now, let's put that into perspective. That is 3/4 of the distance of a swim required in an Ironman competition.
8 years old.
You bet.
I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Me too.
Thank you, Serena.
You're welcome.
Time now for our look at the weather. And Josh, these mild conditions. Here's another reason to read your cell phone bills carefully.
12% HST is what I've been paying.
Well, still ahead. Time has run out to register for a popular home retrofit program.
And we'll show you a new swim program in our city that has kids diving right in and learning faster than ever.
Treading water on his own without any aids, and that's his 4th lesson.
It almost feels like you could open up the outdoor pools. Almost. You will have to be content with.
Later tonight in sports, the field is now set for the Scott Tournament of Hearts.
Also still ahead tonight, a new Edmonton swimming program for kids having some pretty amazing results.
In classes, the kids probably have learned more in those classes than they learned in the last 3 years.
And coming up, the secrets behind this online Ferris Bueller
School that's making a splash in Edmonton with results after only a few short classes.
Paul Sadler Swimland is making a difference even in the most timid children. Serena Ma gives us a preview of the class.
2, 3.
It's the kind of thing that makes you look twice. 3-year-old Micah.
Treading water on his own without any aids, and that's his 4th lesson.
And 5-year-old Lachlan making a splash. Freestyle with no floating devices. Unbelievable to many.
It's not unusual for us to be able to get 5-year-olds to be able to do front crawl when they finish their preschool program.
But the norm at a new swim school. Paul Sadler Swimland is a leader in private schools in Australia, now venturing into North America with the first stop in Edmonton.
Off we go.
Classes are smaller with more room for individual attention.
Breaking the stroke into parts, because if a child can't do those individual parts on their own in isolation, they've got no chance of putting something as complex as freestyle or front crawl on their own.
Joanna Modeo is no longer afraid and proudly shows off her skills.
Ready, Alison? That was wonderful last time. Let's do that again.
Not to be outdone, her 4-year-old sister is making strides of her own.
About a half dozen classes, the kids probably have learned more in those classes than they learned in the last 3 years.
It's what many parents want to hear. The possibility of their children being safe.
Primary focus, especially with young children to start with, is learning how to survive in deep water.
Comfortable in the water and loving it. Serena Moss, CTV News, Edmonton.
Hair for the CTV News team, styled by Evelyn Charles Salon and Spa.